What's going on, y'all? My name is Enoch. I'm here to inspire, motivate, and encourage you to be the best version of you that you could possibly be. I know that ain't an easy task, but let's go! Welcome back to Divine Motivation Podcast. I truly appreciate you being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing this to a friend. Thank you for just being here. Thank you for listening. If you listen on iTunes, Spotify, all of that. What else? Go listen to the motivational album called I Am by me, Enoch Maurice. What else we got going on, man? It's summertime is here, man. Years moving. We rocking, we rolling. How y'all feeling? Y'all doing alright? Y'all still chasing purpose? Y'all still chasing the best version of you? The best version that you could possibly be? It's not an easy thing, right? And on that journey, there's some things that has to be the core of you. So last week we just talked about character in a whole. So what I want to do is break down different parts of character. Today, I want to talk about integrity. Integrity is a big one. Like I had to start it off with this one because this is one of those things where it's a lot of self-evaluation that comes with that. Because integrity, what is it? What does your mind go to when you hear the word integrity? Integrity is doing the right thing even when no one's looking. Doing what you're supposed to be doing even when there's no one around to tell you what you should be doing. Like integrity. That's so important. Because when it comes to your character, a lot of times people won't say the specifics about someone's character, but they may say like, yo, I don't rock with that person's character. And one of the things might be because I can't trust them. And it's like, well, why? Well, I've seen them do some things that, like, sometimes your own friends, sometimes people you're close to, you're like, nah, he ain't got no integrity. He's willing to do whatever behind anybody's back. I can't leave nothing. Like, just imagine someone saying that I can't leave certain things around this specific person because I'm not sure what they would do. You don't want to be that kind of person. You don't even want to be around that kind of person. So, building integrity is a constant thing because you could be someone that has had a clean nose, never stole anything, never did anybody wrong, always was just a straightforward person. And then one time you do something behind somebody's back, and all that trust that you've built is gone just like that. That's how important integrity is. Because you can lose someone dear to you, their trust. Because now they're like, I don't know if I can trust this person. If they go over here, or if I leave them with this, or I don't know what they're going to do with it. That's why it's so important to focus on those little things. Like integrity. Like I'm I I wasn't always an integrous person. I don't think that's the word, but something like that. Integrous person. I used to do some things. I used to still do things like that, and once I realized, like, man, like that ain't no way to live. Like, even if nobody sees you do it, it's like, dang, like this ain't right. And years of building my integrity, like that's something you have to work on. Like I started making sure, like even if I had the thought, like, yo, I'm about to take, like, nah, we're not doing that. To the point to where it's like it's second nature. Like I don't even have to think about it. I remember I was at the gym before, and this was when the in the plugged in air, was it the iPod? I think the iPod first came out. iPods. I think that's when they first came out, around that time. And I was in the gym. I already been building my character at this time, but Like the funny thing with God, like there's gonna be things in front of you where you're like, oh, am I really about that life? let me see where you at with it. So I was going to a machine. Somebody had just left. I didn't see them leave. I'm on the machine, and I see like the case with the AirPods in it. And without a second of thinking, I grabbed them. I was like, yo, somebody drop these? Like, and there was not much people around. I had to go up to people like, yo, did you drop these? Did you drop these? Like, I don't know. That person, I think they left. I was like, they was like, yeah, I don't know. And I was like, dang. I went right to the front and just gave it to the person up there. And it's like, yeah, that might be something simple, but it's like, no, you gotta have that, like, not to where, like, I don't even, it, like, my skin crawls if I'm gonna do something that doesn't align with who I am or who I'm becoming. Your integrity is, I don't think that's talked about enough. Because once you lose, like, when you do little things, you chip away at that integrity rock. Like, I look at it as like a rock. Like, you just start chipping away at little things. You let little things slide. Oh, ain't nobody worry about that. Just chipping away, chipping away. Then eventually it becomes a huge crack in your character. Like your integrity. Like, who are you? Can I trust you? Are you someone that I can lean on when I'm going through it? Can I come to you and talk about my problems or or just confide in you in some things that I may be dealing with my marriage or my finance or my friends or whatever it is. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, yo, I can't talk to this person. And it comes a time when you are like, I was like, when I tell people like, yo, building your character and becoming the best version of yourself, you lose some people. And sometimes it's tough when the people you really care about, when you start opening your eyes to see, here's the thing. When you're trying to be the best version of yourself, there's certain lens that starts to become clear. Certain things that you used to do, you used to say, you used to be a part of, you used to like, those things aren't as attractive anymore. But when you're the only one that's doing that work and your community is like, I remember I did an episode called What's Surrounding You. When the people around you aren't doing the same thing, it becomes tough. Because now it's like, dang, I've been rocking with this person for so long, but now I'm really starting to see who they are. Because I see who I am. Not on some judgmental stuff like, yo, you doing this, and you realize like who you are and the things that you used to do and the things that you used to let slide and the things that you got away with. And now you're like, yo, I'm not living like that no more. And now the people that are still living like that you're around, you like, dang. You look at them a little different. Not in a way of like looking down on them, but it's like, dang, how can I still be around this? And you're just like, it's a battle. But once you understand, like, hey, I'm gonna have to start distancing myself. Because I believe in the Bible it says, I forgot where, but I read it before. It says, bad company corrupts good character. Bad company corrupts good character. So now you gotta say, man, yeah, I've been doing this work, but dang, when I get around these people, it's a little pull. Or maybe I'm not strong enough to actually be around these type of people. People that I grew up with, people that I love, even family. But like the best version of yourself, you have to like hold on to that. You gotta push through. You have to find who you are. You have to separate yourself so you can build yourself. Because that's how you become who you're supposed to become. That's how you find your purpose. That's how you walk into who you're supposed to be. That's how you walk into your calling. There's certain things that's gonna have to change if you want to change. if you want to be the best version of yourself. So really focus on like your integrity this week and things that come into your mind. Don't just wave them off. Really analyze them and build a character that's solid, that's on a strong foundation. That's this week's episode. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Remember, like, subscribe, share, send this video to a friend. Follow the Instagram, Divine Motivation _ motivation videos literally every single day. That's it. I'll see you next week. Peace.